Hey guys, Paulina here. Welcome to today's daily challenge. For today's 10-minute workout, I have planned for us a glutes and core workout. It will only be 3 exercises that we will be doing for 2 rounds with 2 sets per exercise, 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and we will go ahead and get right into it. I will demo our 3 exercises. We're going to go ahead and start laying on our back with a single leg bridge to a single leg sit-up. So we will start with just that right leg being bent, left leg. You can either keep it completely extended or bent as long as it is off the ground and in the air. You will raise the hips up, nice straight line, squeeze the glutes, drop it down, and then keeping that chin off your chest. We're going to come up for a full sit-up, back coming completely off the ground. Bring it back down, up for the bridge, back down, and then back up for that sit-up. Then our second exercise, we have a cross-body hip thrust. So we will balance on one hand, our left hand, and then our opposite leg. So our right foot, our left leg will stay extended, and then that other hand will come up to our head. We are going to come up on our 2 limbs, and then keeping that balance nice and strong, you're just going to bring in that knee to opposite elbow. This is a bit of a balancing exercise, so make sure you move nice and slow until you get the hang of it, and then you can pick up the pace to whatever is comfortable yet slightly challenging for you. Then our third exercise, we will go ahead, stand it on up. We have a sumo hold oblique crunch, so bringing our feet outside of our hips, toes pointed at that 45-degree angle, bringing our hands by our head. We're going to bring it down nice 90 degrees, and then we're just going to come down on one side, bringing that elbow coming down to as close to or touching the top of that same side thigh. And since we have our 2 sets, as you may have noticed, our first set will be focused on that right side, and then our second set will be focused on that left side. So we will go ahead and get it started. Like I said, it will be 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We are going to start with our single leg bridge to our single leg sit-up. So our right leg should be bent, foot flat. Left leg, again, can either be extended or bent as long as it is not touching the floor. We're going to go ahead and lay on our backs. After we raise our hips up and drop it back down, we will bring our backs completely off the floor into that sit-up, making sure you're keeping your chin off your chest, not to use any momentum. Let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, 1, hips up, bring it down, come full up for that sit-up. And again, as you come up for that bridge, you're squeezing those glutes. And as you come up into that sit-up, chin off the chest, making sure when you're up in that bridge, your hips stay nice and level. You just have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch. Left leg bent, foot down, right leg in the air, laying on our back, coming up for our bridge in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up, squeeze the glutes. Bring it down, come up for that full sit-up. Again, making sure those hips stay nice and level into that single leg bridge. We are already more than halfway through this set. 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. Stand it on up. Bring it down. We have our cross body. Right foot, left hand, bringing it in, left leg, right elbow, bottoms up, 1, bring it up, and then we're just bringing in left knee to that right elbow. Again, nice and slow. Keep that left leg extended. more seconds. Quality over quantity. Move it slowly as you need to. Let's go ahead and switch. Balancing on our left foot, right hand, right leg extended, left hand by our head. Again, making sure that hand stays right underneath that shoulder as we pop it up. Let's pick our bottoms up and go ahead. Bring in right knee, left elbow. Single digits. We just have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we can stand it on up. Sumo position, outside of our hips, toes at that slight angle, hands by our head. We're going to drop it down and bring right elbow to that right thigh in 3, 2, 1. We're down low, staying nice and low the entire time. Holding this squat. Make sure every now and then you just bring yourself down a little bit lower. You just have 10 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead, extend the legs up. Shake them out if you need to. And then bring it back into position. Hands by your head. This time left elbow, left thigh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Again, it can either touch the top of your thigh or come as close to it as you can get. Making sure you're still keeping your chest nice and upright. Do not rotate to collapse into it. 2, 1. Standing on up, our second and final round. Back to our sit-up. Right leg bent, left leg in the air, hips coming up. 5 seconds. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, down, back, off the ground. Again, chin should stay off your chest. Do not use momentum. Just engage your core for that full sit-up. We have 3, 2, 1. Switching sides, left leg bent, foot flat. This time right leg in the air. We're going to raise our hips up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and then sit on up. Three, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. We can sit it on up. We're going to balance on our right foot and left hand. Left leg extended, right hand by our head. Picking our bottoms off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. And then bring in that knee and that right elbow. Just 10 seconds till we switch sides. Go ahead and switch. Left foot, right hand is what we're balancing on. Our right leg extends out, left hand comes to our head, picking our butts off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, crunch in, left elbow and right knee. Keep that right arm nice and straight. You just have over 10 seconds. And then one final exercise, and we are done for today's workout. 2, 1. Let's stand it on up. Sumo position outside of those hips. Toes pointed at that angle, hands by our head. Right elbow, right thigh. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Stay nice and low. Don't let the knees cave in. Keep pushing them out. And again, keeping that back nice and straight. You're just rotating to the side, not turning in any way. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. Shake out those legs. And let's do one final 35-second set. This time left elbow, left thigh, hands up. Bring it on down in 3, 2, 1. Nice and low. Left elbow, left thigh. Again, every now and then, just bring it back down a little bit lower. Just 10 seconds. Bring it back down with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, stand it on up. Shake out the legs one last time. We're going to go ahead and get into a nice, quick cool down. We will start with our quad stretch. Standing on that left leg, we're going to pick that right ankle up. Drive that knee straight down. If you need to, you can hold that left arm out to balance. Should feel this stretch in the front of that right thigh. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch. Left leg up. Point that knee right down until you feel that stretch front of that left thigh. And let's go ahead, drop it back down. Let's bring our feet outside of our hips. Fold it on over. Keep those legs nice and straight. Stretch out the hamstrings. If it's easy for you to touch the floor, go ahead, bring your hands behind your. And then we're going to go ahead, walk our hands over to the right. And let's bend that right leg down into this lateral lunge. Stretch out your left inner thigh. We have 3, 2, 1. Extend it back up to the center. Let's walk our hands over to the left now. And then go ahead, bend that left leg, lateral lunge, stretch out that right inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, extend it back up into the center, both hands on the floor. Keep that left hand down. We're going to twist that right hand up. Look up at your hand. 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. Switch sides. Right hand down, left hand up. Look up at that left hand. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. You're going to go ahead and slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Ooh, words are hard today. And let's go ahead and bring it back center. We're going to sweep our hands up. Nice big inhale. Left arm down, bend it over to the left. Inhale it back up. Exhale that right arm down, bend it to the right. Go ahead, inhale, back up, hands together, a little back bend. Stretch out that core. Bring it back center. And then go ahead, exhale those arms down. That is all I have for today's workout. Today, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to see what we have in store for your next daily challenge. Have a great one.